Yo, guys, what's happening? Welcome to the Wrestling Podcast. I go by the name of Anafi, aka VHS Pappy. You're probably wondering, why are we back on Zoom? Things popped up. You know, we just had to make do with what we got. We did do a podcast last week, but we thought this week we can't let another week go past without us talking about the wrestling industry, man. So, guys, how you lot feeling, man? You lot good?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling blessed. I'm calm.
Doing all right.
Cool.
I'm good.
So what are we saying? Intros. Mandem, like I said before, fam, I'm still rusty. I haven't been to school yet. I'm still trying to perfect it, but yeah, man. I go by the name of the VHS Pap. I don't tolerate Golden Age Cap, and you're listening to the Wrestling's podcast. Yeah, that's my intro. I'm keeping it as that for now.
Damn, he's shortened that. Nah, I need to come up with something shorter.
No, your one's the best, bro. Keep going, man. Your one's Don DeMarco, fam, all the way.
Don DeMarco. Alright, yo, it's your boy The Laps, the most prominent personality on the net, the youngest in charge from the studios to the set, and right now you're in the WRESTHINGS podcast. That's the short version.
I like that one still.
It's a strong star rating, leg drop.
Hey, what on? What? Hey, what? Fam, hey, what on?
Oh, finished. When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap.
Daddy.
Guap.
Daddy.
It's a strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, Chris Jericho loving, son of a gun. It's your boy Doughboy here.
Fam, I can't believe he was going to give us the first bit, fam. What the fuck?
I'm finished.
Fam.
I'm under the weather, but man can't fall.
Hopefully get well soon, man. Hey, it's not a corona thing, by the way, guys.
Is it?
Just under the weather.
No. It's a bit of a man flu.
Yeah.
Man flu.
Fam, where do we start, fam? Anyone guys watch Raw?
What happened on
Yeah,
Raw?
I watched Raw.
Yeah. I watched Raw.
You watched the full thing?
Not everything. I watched a part of it and then I just watched the rest as highlights.
Okay.
What many did you watch?
Yeah.
I watched the Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode match with Drew McIntyre and the Street Profits, as well as... listen, there's a lot to talk about with Raw. We got Mustafa Ali and Retribution.
Yeah.
That one shocked me. I didn't see that one coming.
I saw that one come. Bro, do you remember I said a while back, I was like, we're gonna find out that Mustafa Ali's behind this whole hacking thing and the Retribution thing, fam. It only makes sense.
They didn't really explain the hacking situation there. I mean, the Retribution one, I like that one. The hacker, they just kind of left it.
Yeah, they cribbed it.
No, I don't think they cribbed it, bro. I think it was still there. It was still underlying the storyline that was there. They kind of not stopped it, but they kind of drifted our foot away. Because obviously the Retribution thing was a bit more in our face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even today, Mustafa Ali put a picture up of the reason why Retribution was created. You see, what's his name? Jajakovic getting hurt. You see the guy that was on commentary. What's the guy on commentary called again?
Dio Madden.
Dio Madden being put through the table by Brock Lesnar. You see, what's her name? Mia Yim getting hurt. And after you see, who else? The part where, what do you call it? Where Mustafa Ali was going to come and get the Money in the Bank briefcase and Brock Lesnar came in and
Brock Lesnar.
All of that.
So this has been brewing.
Yeah, it's been brewing for time. Do you know what I mean?
Now you see that right there, that's storytelling.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Now that we've seen the end product and we get to see everything back, I can say that's a good build-up.
Yep.
That is a good build-up.
Kudos to WWE. Hopefully they put it off properly, but really and truly, their beef shouldn't be with the whole WWE. Their beef should be with Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar split two people in that group.
That's true.
I can't lie. They didn't talk after Brock Lesnar. Fam, do you remember that? We had a podcast. I think that was the first time MK and Chris DiCaprio came on our podcast.
Oh yeah, we spoke about it when Brock Lesnar won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, bro. That's a Come on, man.
Brock Lesnar finished two people.
Fam, two people with that group, fam.
But imagine
him though. But yeah.
I mean, it's true. There should be beef in Brock Lesnar, but then you can't have an entire group against one person. No, regardless if they're Brock Lesnar or not.
Brock Lesnar's the entire group himself, bro. Come on, what the hell? But yeah, how do you not find it? What's your thoughts on Mustafa Ali becoming revealing himself as the Retribution leader?
I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
everybody has been pretty high on Mustafa Ali for a time. Everybody's wanted him to be utilised properly. So, I mean, this will be interesting to see. We haven't really necessarily seen him as a heel. But, yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm excited. I'm finally invested in Retribution and now wanting to see where it will go from here.
Can I ask you a question? How you became invested again? Because I know the reason why you might be. Huh?
Mustafa Ali.
What, just Mustafa Ali alone?
Yeah.
He's the star power.
For me personally, yeah, how I got invested is when I started following T-Bar, aka Dajakovic.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
Tweets are funny, fam.
If there's any way to save what Retribution has been doing, it's been their Twitter accounts.
Hilarious.
Go to them because, boy, I mean, they've taken a more or less shitty situation and they've managed to turn themselves around. And I mean, in spite of everything, if you actually deep a lot of the stuff that they're talking about, besides them cussing everyone, I enjoy that anyways. They're not bad people.
They're not
presenting themselves as bad people.
They're not.
Yeah.
So you mean to say they're not presenting themselves as like proper heels?
I mean, I look at them. I mean, online, I don't look at them as heels. I just look at them as like they're talking sense. They've more or less been they've been shitting out the system. They just haven't been presented in the best light. But on TV, now of course they're heels. But I'm just saying that from what I've seen them tweet, it's enjoyable to look at. It's like I almost forget that they're meant to be heels.
Yeah, I think that's the same for me. That's the same for me.
Personally, I've only been invested into Retribution now that I know that Mustafa Ali's involved because he's the only one on the main roster that got that star power. So to have him added as the leader, I think is definitely beneficial to the team, and it's now going to want me to watch it even more because not only are we getting him as a heel for the first time, we're seeing him in an actual faction for the first time as well, and he's the leader. And you know, in WWE, for you to be the leader of an entire faction, like that's a big responsibility. That means they trust you with an entire projects that they're working on.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but saying that, I feel like WWE always had big plans for Mustafa Ali, even from before Kofi Kingston became champion. He was the guy that was
absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? So they've always had that for him. So I feel like this now is the perfect time for them to actually take charge and actually make him the star that they wanted him to be. I don't know how. I can't see him being a WWE champion at the moment. I don't know about you guys, but I think as time goes on and the heel and, him being a heel, kind of projects towards us, then we can definitely see that being in the works. Yeah. What do you think, guys?
100%. I mean, even with you saying that, all of this can now be dated as far back as when Kofi Kingston took his place in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Remember, he got snubbed from that, and he never really got a second chance.
Yeah.
To redeem himself.
He did, but obviously Finn came in and clattered him off, innit? Brock.
Oh, swear.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
I remember that.
So Mustafa Ali was in a Money in the Bank ladder match, and he was climbing up.
Yeah.
And after he touched the thing, and dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Brock Lesnar ran down the ring, kicked him off, grabbed the belt, and that's when Brock Lesnar started doing that dancing thing. Who did he cash it into again? Who did he cash it?
On Rollins.
He cashed on Rollins?
Yeah.
And when was that? When was this? WrestleMania?
Was it Rollins? Yeah, he cashed in on Seth Rollins.
Oh. I don't remember that, fam.
No, it was a while back. This is now I think it was 2018.
2018, I couldn't have been that long, bro.
28. It definitely wasn't last year.
Nah, it definitely was last year because last year, let me even find it, fam. Let me do my research right now, fam.
Last year. It might have been, It might have been. Because I remember straight after that, Rollins started having a feud with the Fiend.
He cashed it in Extreme Rules last year.
Okay, yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, last year he cashed in last year against Seth Rollins, and I forgot who Seth Rollins was going up against, but yeah, cashed in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, at SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened. But me personally, WWE going in the right direction. I'm happy. Other than that, the whole Hurt Business thing Hurt Business versus Retribution can slightly die out now. I don't think I'm invested in that as much. I'm just invested in the way the Retribution are gonna, take off from here.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I personally feel like with Hurt Business, you're right. They should definitely step away from this feud because I don't want them to lose against Retribution. Only because Bobby Lashley is their US champion and they've now recruited Cedric Alexander. And I don't want those two guys to like have to put over Retribution.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I would say if like anything, this might be wild. Have Bobby Lashley and Cedric join Retribution, if anything. But I don't want them to lose against them.
No, but I feel like Retribution is for people that's been hard done by.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
On my personal point, I feel like 80% of the roster could join Retribution if they wanted to. More or less, they've all been done by a bar. I don't necessarily agree with Cedric Alexander and Bobby Lashley joining Retribution because I feel like with these factions, Hurt Business and Retribution, for me, I look at it as like these wrestlers' second chances during this current run, innit?
Mm.
Bobby Lashley and Cedric Alexander are already getting their second chance. They're already over now. So if they join Retribution, for what reason are you joining? You've already joined Hurt Business to more or less the retribution of what you've been going through prior. So I don't think that necessarily makes sense. But
no.
I do agree. I low-key do want the Hurt Business to step away from this feud because I don't want them to get put over by Hurt Business. Yeah. But then at the same time, what would we say is next for Hurt Business then?
Yeah.
We would have to have retribution more or less like, as opposed to like running roughshod on Hurt Business, they'd have to do it on the rest of the roster like they were doing before. And then potentially 100%. have Hurt Business go into like Survivor Series against them. So then, but I don't know. I think what we have to look at is what is the long-term goal for Retribution? Is it meant to last for how many months? Is it meant to last for like a year? Is it meant to last for like, what's the actual end goal of it? And what's the long-term plan? I think if it's like just till December or Survivor Series, then cool, we can have them feud for God knows how, till then. But if you're looking to have it till maybe let's say WrestleMania, then surely there has to be a plan of having other people involved as opposed to like Hurt Business, because and even having them on Raw by itself is already messed it up.
Yeah, they should have been on SmackDown.
It should have been on both, to be fair.
Yeah. But I feel like now that Ali's been revealed as the, what do you call it, the Retribution leader, he might do like a promo on Monday saying, guys, I was the hacker behind the thing. I started from the beginning. I had to call on my guys at NXT because they were going through the same shit. One of them ones, he might actually like then include SmackDown again and just say, yo, we're here to F up the whole, WWE company, blah, blah, blah. It might just come with that in it, but we just have to see.
I mean, it makes sense for them to tie in the hacker thing.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
100%.
If they don't, then it just goes to show that what they think of us. They think that we're just idiots and we should just forget about stuff.
Yeah, no.
Really and truly, it's just the right thing to do. Just tie everything up. Tie up the loose ends, then we can move on from it. So.
No, but do you know what? I mean, I think for me, even if they don't tie in the hacker phase with Retribution, it wouldn't hurt me. I wouldn't mind. I can forget that. As long as they can pinpoint, like, further down the line when this all started, like the Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he definitely needs to highlight. But he did, like I said today, like, he posted up in it, so I'm guessing on Raw next week, he's definitely going to address a lot of the stuff that's been said in it. You know what I mean? So that's when that's when I call it investation levels goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than what did you say?
I was gonna say like you said, Laps, I won't be mad if they don't bring it up, but then at the same time, we know how wrestling fans are. It's always going to be brought up. It's going to be like, oh, so you've got Ali as the leader, but you're not going to admit that he's the hacker. I'd rather them just nip it in the bud, so that way people can like just move on from it because it's going to be something that people are going to keep bringing up.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
What's happened on Raw? So,
Ricochet, can we talk about that?
yeah, let's talk about that, fam. I see everyone's getting to Ricochet, fam. Chat to me.
What did Ricochet do?
So he done this promo, and I'm so sorry. Ricochet has just chizzed himself. Like, he just put himself in a corner where, fam, this nigga can't speak.
Bro.
This nigga is whack on the mic.
Serious?
So then, this now boils down to another question, yeah? Maybe I might be stretching it, but I need you listeners at home, I want your honest opinion as well. Has the NXT developmental system failed us?
No.
Because if people are going there fully developed and not pinpointing certain weaknesses and working on it, then is that not an issue? So, for example, Ricochet was an NXT, of course, you get amazing matches from him. He's an amazing wrestler. For me, he's probably the best high flyer in the world. But we can clearly see that him talking is an issue. He can't talk. So wouldn't it make sense for them to, work with him in promo classes, develop him, because that's what NXT essentially was. It's a developmental brand. Develop him until he's able to get to a point where he can now move to the main roster and be working. But this nigga's talking about LeBron James passing. Like, bro, if you see the way this guy's talking, I don't understand it. I don't even want to be rude. If I now be rude, we'll lose some listeners. But, we'll lose listeners. But my thing is, it's like the promo that he came up with. In my head, I'm thinking, bro, did you really open your heart? Like, this really came from your heart. You open your heart to come and shed this to us. Like, I don't get it. With blood being shed on the streets.
With blood still wet.
Open your heart with. Open your heart with. Like,
I need to watch this full promo, man.
Fam, it is whack.
Wait, do you think his promo was written by the creative team, or it all came from him?
Fam, I couldn't tell you. I feel like what it could potentially have been, they potentially gave him some lines, but then my thing is, let's say for example, you're Brad Pitt. I can give you the lines. I can make you say the worst thing in the world, but you as an actor, I know you're gonna deliver them to me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to deliver them and you're going to make me believe them. You could come and I can give you a script saying, Chris Jericho is shit. But because you're Brad Pitt, you're going to see the way you're going to deliver it, I'm going to believe you and say, oh, you know what? You might be right. Ricochet, you now come and give him script. This guy came to speak as if he's in Little Romeo show or flipping Sister. I don't get it.
That's funny.
Niggas are twat, fam. Man came to say LeBron James pass. I'm like, fam.
Please,
You gotta bleep that out.
Please,
I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna sorry.
I don't care. I just beat the whole.
No, I'll bleep it, but no, but you get what I'm saying. This nigga talks as if like he I'm gonna bleep this again anyway. But he talks as if he's trying to convince us that he's like, bro. But yeah. Things I want the best for Ricochet, but you get what I'm saying, innit?
I get what you're saying.
Because Ricochet has potential to be up there,
bro.
Wise,
he's meant to be called King Ricochet.
So
in the ring, he's as charismatic as it can get. But when you give him the mic, fam, it's like I'm trying to think. It's like giving Dollar the Dustman the mic. You're not gonna get nothing.
You're rude.
It's like going to a set and giving Dollar the Dustman there's man like Gets, there's man like Skep, there's man like I don't get it. Fam, Ricochet, if you're watching this, please, I beg, do better, man.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? So in order for us to in order for Ricochet to become the star that everyone wants him to be, what would you suggest? Like, that would be pairing him up with an experienced promo, who would you pair him up with then? Like, what's your plan?
You know what? Yeah.
I feel like, one thing, because you mentioned something about NXT, which kind of stuck out for me. Like, I feel like whenever I watch NXT, there isn't that much promos being cut.
Yeah,
it's just down to wrestling. It's just a lot of wrestling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. NXT is very less story based, and I mean, I feel like that tends to be a problem. But then at the same time, NXT is an answer to the independents. But at the same time, it's like you're signing people to go to the performance center. So as soon as people are signed, they go to this performance center. These are you're signing people that have been veterans for 10, 15 years. So what more besides the actual WWE style do you need to teach them? You know what I'm saying? But obviously, because a lot of these wrestlers are coming from, you know, bingo halls or 100, 200 capacity shows where there's not necessarily a storyline, it's just good wrestling matches. Surely when you're doing all of these classes, you can pinpoint whether this person is good or whatever. I'm sure people like Becky Lynch, I'm sure they weren't great speakers. I'm sure people like Charlotte Flair, they weren't great speakers. But because of the development system at the time, they were able to hone their skills and be able to get to a point where they are now as some of the top stars in WWE. Whereas I'm not really seeing that with some of the newer crop of guys. People like Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn, these men have come from a system of being at a wrestling company where they were given a chance to talk. But a lot of these guys that are quote unquote spot monkeys, where all they do is do flips and whatnot, when they now give them the mic, fam, they're just woozing with rubbish. So
you know what?
I don't know.
You know what? With wrestling, everyone has their strong points. Everyone has their weak points. Like, let's be real. The Rock, he's a good wrestler, but he's not like up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it came to speaking, amazing. Like Ricochet, when it comes to wrestling, he's up there, but his speaking is just sweat.
You know, it says this year. Ricochet is a very entertaining wrestler.
Oh yeah, 100% without a doubt.
Very entertaining, and The Rock also entertaining wrestler. One thing that kind of splits them both together is obviously The Rock is sick at cutting promos and giving us like catchphrases and that sort of stuff. If Ricochet had that, like, where would you put him in the company?
My thing is, I don't even necessarily think about like catchphrases. It's like with WWE is a TV show at the end of the day. Character work. So look at people like The Miz. The Miz, regardless of whether he's the best wrestler or not, he's always going to be one of the top guys there. Why? Because outside of his in-ring work, he's interesting. He's able to provide something that the WWE development system has been able to give, and that's a character. Ricochet for now doesn't have a character. He's just someone that I look at that can put on amazing matches and that can flip. Other than that, what else can you do? There's only so much good wrestling you can do in WWE. This isn't TNA where I'll accept that. This isn't Ring of Honor where I accept that. This isn't flipping New Japan where we can accept that, because more time than none with New Japan, yeah, you're gonna have people speaking, but you're speaking to people that don't understand English. You're speaking to people that a majority of the promos are cut in Japanese, so you don't necessarily even have to come with an amazing character. That's why people like Kenny Omega was able to be great there. Kenny Omega's not the greatest promo. He's good, but he speaks in Japanese and he puts on 10 out of 10 matches. And that's the problem with Ricochet. Ricochet, he puts on amazing matches, but his character, I don't know it.
That's what it comes down to.
So I don't know, maybe he needs to develop his character, or if he maybe needs to go back to Prince Puma, that he was in Lucha Underground where he didn't have to speak and had a manager. Then I don't know how that would work in WWE.
Yeah, WWE. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that would work in WWE.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in WWE.
I think Prince Puma will work in WWE. I felt like I had more character from Prince Puma than Ricochet now.
Oh, definitely.
I think Prince Puma could work. Because, I mean, it's a character.
Yeah.
It's a character. And, you know, I enjoy Prince Puma in Lucha Underground.
I think maybe if they were... What was Prince Puma like? What was like? How did he used to maneuver around the ring? Like what was him like? How did he used to speak? How did he used to communicate with the fans?
More like he didn't speak, but I think what it was
just
the
his
it's just that
the energy.
Like the vignettes sold him, and then him having Conan as his manager as well, that sold him as well. Because the way with Lucha Underground, they do a lot of like dramatical vignettes where you're like, they'll have you know, like what they've been doing with what's her name, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah, when they're doing these vignettes of showing how you're better than someone. So with Lucha Underground, they will show all these different fighters and wrestlers within their element. So Prince Puma will be training, he'll be fighting, he'll beating up different people, and then you'll have Conan just come out of nowhere, like, yeah, they're not ready for you, or yeah, you're about to reclaim your family's throne, like something like that. Because with Lucha Underground, it was very much like all story based, like everything was interconnected. So I think with Lucha Underground, that's why it worked. But within WWE, even if they did have a similar character, I don't know how they'd be able to kind of like, unless they make him like a mad heel or something. Or, I don't know. But if we were to get that character, I'll be interested because
I had an idea in it for if that were to happen, innit? You see how obviously, like, I don't know, I think it's happened to on the WWE before where their past starts to call them back or something like that. So you start seeing stuff that are like remind him of Prince Puma.
yeah,
After, hopefully, you know,
that'd be sick.
After Conan's in the audience one day, and he goes to Conan after. Next thing you know what I mean? It sparks that whole son of Prince Puma, and that happens.
That would be mad.
Last time I saw Conan got slapped up. I don't know.
He got slapped up. But fam, even if they didn't have Conan, they could just have someone random person and then just tie him into the story. Like, this is my old trainer, like something like that, and then they just have backstage segments of like, yo, bro, this isn't you. You need to go back to who you were. You were a prince. You know, you were a prince. Go back to that. And the next thing, I don't know, even if it's like him and Apollo Crews in a tag team match against someone, they lose, and then he just turns on Apollo Crews, and then it just starts from there. Yeah, I like that idea, Rafi.
Even if they call him Prince Ricochet, I would be invested in that. Yeah. But I remember I noticed that you said even if they turned him heel, it would be better. And I've noticed that when it comes to wrestlers starting out and they're not really good with promos, they're normally turned heel. And then that's when they kind of skyrocket.
Yeah.
Remember, it happened with John Cena. It happened with Randy Orton. It happened with The Rock. The Rock had to start off as a heel before he became the great one.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like maybe he could be a heel, like Mustafa Ali now. We need to see how he's received in the next coming weeks from this heel turn. But I think the heel turn is what a lot of these guys need.
Yeah.
Just that heel turn. And if Ricochet was to turn heel, then Prince Ricochet, being a self-proclaimed prince, I think that would be cold.
Yeah.
I think it would be cold.
I agree, bro. I agree.
But to see, man.
Yeah, trust me. Obviously, Dominic is still doing a Mazza. I feel like he's getting more confident. I think, did he have a match with Buddy Murphy and Seth?
Yeah, him and Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah. That was cool. I think he lost, you know. Was it Seth?
Yeah, what's it called? Buddy Murphy won the match and then walked away.
Yeah.
Dominic's getting better each week.
Trust me.
Yeah,
There's rumours about him getting the mask, though. I don't know how I feel about that.
I wouldn't mind it. I think when go on, bro.
He's still young, man. He can wear it. He can change up his gimmick, get a mask, not wear a mask. Like, I'll still be invested in Dominic.
Because my thing is this: I know that if they give him a mask, they're gonna put him with Lucha Underground. Was it? No, Lucha Funhouse. What's good?
Lucha House Party.
Lucha House Party. Lucha Funhouse.
Them not gonna break up soon, anyways, man.
Yeah, I heard still.
But I mean, I feel like if they're gonna do that, they should potentially do it when Rey Mysterio retires.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Or if it's like, let's say it's like they're in a tag team match for Rey's retirement match, and then let's say they win or they lose, Rey then hands Dominic a mask as like, I'm passing you the torch, and then from there running it. I think.
So you don't want. So now, obviously, we spoke a couple of weeks ago. You're saying you don't want that whole father versus son match no more.
I wouldn't mind. I don't even care. I'm not fast.
For me, I don't want.
But I do feel I would want to see the passing of the torch. Like I want it to be Rey Mysterio giving Dominic the mask.
Yeah.
That's how I'd want to see it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I want Rey Mysterio to give Dominic his mask. Like, imagine on the first time on WWE television, you're seeing Rey Mysterio barefaced.
No, I've seen it before.
Huh?
It's not on WWE though.
Huh? No. I mean,
not on WWE though.
I mean, no, not WWE. But I mean, as in, it was an accident. Do you remember when the mask came off?
Yeah.
But you're gonna obviously cover it up in it. But yeah, I get what you mean.
But this one will be intentional. Like, I mean, he was unmasked in WCW, but he's never really been like fully unmasked in WWE.
Yeah.
Like, I think personally that would be a lot of clicks for WWE. That would boost up their viewership temporarily. Right. I mean, you know, if you want to credit us for that idea, you know, we're here at WRESTHINGS.
I can't lie, that'll
Like,
bring back a lot of fans as well. Old fans will
yeah,
come.
100%. You know, back in the day, when you're younger, you'll be searching Rey Mysterio without a mask, trying
yeah.
to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this will be the perfect moment to just capitalize off of that. That's nostalgia right there for me.
That'll be sick.
Thanks.
Mm.
That'll be sick. What do you guys think of what's going on with Buddy Murphy and Seth?
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Seth to beat him up.
Seth?
I mean, not sorry, I mean Buddy, sorry.
Oh, I was about to say.
I can't wait for Buddy to F him up.
Buddy's going to
Buddy's
whoop his
boiling.
ass.
He's a ticking clock right now.
Buddy's
Every
gonna whoop
moment,
his
like,
ass.
you see that he's going to explode. Like, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. And I feel like it's good. It's good character building for Buddy Murphy himself. So,
Yeah.
100%.
and my man here wanted him to be a champion one day. So, but I think we're heading in that direction.
We have to.
How do you feel about it? Obviously, your team Buddy Murphy. So, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when we finally get Buddy Murphy versus Seth Rollins, it's going to be an amazing match. Both two amazing workers, both two amazing wrestlers. My only concern is, okay, cool. Once this story is done, then what's next for Buddy Murphy? Is he going to head for a mid-card title? Is he going to head for, like, is the story between, so let's say him and Seth now finally get their match. Potentially Seth will be written off TV soon, obviously due to paternity stuff. Then what's going to happen with the whole Rey Mysterio, Dominic and Buddy stuff? And then what's actually next? Like, but that's all I'm intrigued to see. But other than that, I mean, it's been one of the more interesting things that's happening on Raw. So yeah, I can't complain. As long as Buddy's getting his flowers, Seth is getting his flowers, Dominic is going to be skyrocketed as far as possible. So yeah, I'm happy about the storyline, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. These two have done a great job, man. Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, ultimate heel. The second coming of Edge. He's the ultimate heel. I love it. And then Buddy Murphy, I just love that he's finally snapping now. And, like I feel like we're finally going to get to see Buddy Murphy in his prime, like how he was as a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
No more losing these silly matches and all of that. Like, I'm going to get Buddy Murphy, cruiserweight Buddy Murphy.
Yeah. That's mad. I never looked at Buddy Murphy as a cruiserweight. From when you first showed me, though, boy, Derek, it was like, yo, this is Buddy Murphy, this is my guy, like, he's going to blow. When I first saw him, I was like, why is he here?
He should have been there. He's massive.
Like, was he ever on NXT?
Yeah, he was in NXT. He was in a tag team with Wesley Blake. They were NXT champions at the time. NXT tag team champions at the time. Alexa Bliss was their manager, which was Buddy Murphy's former girlfriend.
I swear.
They broke up like 2 years ago, I think.
Mad thing.
Yeah.
No, but Buddy Murphy fan club. This guy knows his shit.
There was a funny meme that went on. Someone posted like a few weeks ago, innit, where it was Buddy Murphy and Aaliyah talking, and then he said something about how he bought a Google Nest because obviously he can't buy the other thing that Amazon owned. Amazon obviously owned the Alexa.
Oh shit!
It's just like stupid, isn't it? But yeah, but what's it called? Yeah, he had a sick match against Kota Ibushi in NXT.
What's that?
Yeah, it was a sick match. So
the first ever time you saw him wrestle was when?
In NXT.
And what match was that? Was that the Kota Ibushi match you said?
No, it was a tag team match when I think when they won the NXT tag team titles.
Cool.
Yeah.
From then you just said, bam, this guy.
He was all right in it, and then when him and Wesley Blake split up, I just like the look of him. I was like, wow, this guy actually, like, his wrestling is like his match is actually good, even though he's losing. And then when he now went to 205, when they announced him to be on 205, I was like, oh, okay, this should be interesting. He cut mad weight because he was always like a stocky guy in it. He cut mad weight, and then when he had his debut match, I said, nah, I'm invested. I'm invested in this guy. I remember. For me, I don't know. I'm always like, when the guy can wrestle and he's heel, like you're not meant to like him.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just like, fam, I'm a fan. So from then, I was like, yeah, this guy has to be a future world champion because he's putting on barn burners, putting on classics. He had a sick no DQ match against Mustafa Ali. Fam, I think it's definitely
I think I remember seeing that.
I think it's definitely the best match. I was going to say greatest cruiserweight match before you now come and flog me. So it's the greatest match on 205 Live ever.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I've got my tabs up in it, so I'm going to definitely watch that after.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, same, bro, same. I definitely feel like, obviously, like you said, he's gonna come and not squash Seth, but he's gonna beat Seth probably like before Seth heads off, and after they're definitely gonna try and take him down the next route and see what. I don't know. Hopefully they don't make him. Hopefully he becomes an ultimate heel though. They still keep him as a heel character.
Well, buddy.
Yeah, I want him to keep him as a heel character.
Yeah, he shouldn't be faced because he's just gonna blend in with everyone else. The next thing you know, he'll be chilling team. You don't want that.
Yeah, no,
the best for the guy. What else happened on Raw? What? I don't. Do you know what I've realized there? When Braun Strowman comes against another big guy, yeah, this guy likes to break stuff. They broke the announce table. They broke the barricade. They broke the electricity box. Fam, that match was a mess, fam.
No,
I don't like matches like that, you know. I'll be real. I like if it makes sense, like a Jeff Hardy thing, or Jeff Hardy versus Undertaker, or a Jeff Hardy versus. Do you know what I mean? One of them matches. It makes sense. Oh, big guys breaking everything. Like, why breaking the ring? Bro, just relax, man.
Because they're big men. WWE just want to emphasize that they're big and destructive.
I 100% get that. But for you to be breaking the announcer table, then breaking the barricade, then breaking the electricity box,
the whole barricade.
How are we going to enjoy this match? Keith Lee hasn't had a proper match in WWE yet. Yeah. A proper match.
I honestly don't know what they're doing.
Break tables.
What are they doing with Keith Lee's attire as well? Like, I don't like that.
And Raw Underground didn't show up this week, did it?
No.
No, second week in a row. No Raw Underground.
Done.
Wait, no. I heard they're actually rebranding it, so they're going to do something new with it. So I'm not too sure, but like, it's not gone forever. It's coming back.
Just leave it.
Why? Your champion got battered.
Yeah.
Are you like, look at that? Look at my eyes. We're not invested.
I'm not invested.
We're not invested. We don't want to see this no more. You know what I'm saying? If Dabba-Kato at least put on a fight, it went to like with that, I would have preferred if it went to a no contest. You know what I'm saying? But like Mex was saying, okay, cool. You beat me on Raw Underground, but then Dabba-Kato now beats you on Raw. Like, we're even. Bass, boos. You do me, I do you. Man, no go vest. You know what I'm saying? But fam, it's like, they just need to crib it, man. Like, we're not invested. Nobody cares. It's like, I honestly don't see the point of it anymore.
You know what? I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think they should keep it, man, because it gives a lot of these other wrestlers something to do at least.
No. Listen,
because I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who Riddick Moss was until I saw Raw Underground. I did not know.
Okay, like that. Okay, so you're saying on a discovery thing?
On a discovery thing, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, but my question to you is, if he wasn't on Raw Underground and he showed up on Raw, would you be invested?
No.
100. If
100.
Shall I tell you why you wouldn't be invested? Shall I tell you why you wouldn't be invested? Because he was on 20. He was on Raw before as a 24/7 champion. So you never would have cared.
24/7. That championship don't matter, man. I'm not.
No, but he was on Raw.
That.
He was on Raw. You saw him, and
no, he didn't debut properly on Raw. Like 24 champion, anyone can win that. Referees
no, but my thing is, he came on with Mojo Rawley. He was Mojo Rawley's like bodyguard for like 2-3 weeks. Then he beat Mojo Rawley for the title.
Bro, so he's been on Raw. Where's Mojo Rawley on the card?
Top we don't care. He's in the canteen where he used to be, fam. No, but my thing
main event living, I don't know them.
Yeah, no, fam. Like, my thing is with Raw Underground, it's like, I just don't understand it. I'd rather them, fam, on Raw, I'd rather them now come and say, listen, we've got a 20-man battle royal. Winner wins United States Championship match. And then give them that opportunity. Instead of them to now be beating up people that we see on AEW Dark.
Yeah. I would enjoy that, though. I would actually enjoy that. Bro.
With the 20-man battle royal?
Yeah, I love that shit.
It don't make more sense. Like, Raw Underground, at first, when it first came, I was like, yeah, this is uncut. It's edgy. Yeah, I love it. And then as time went on, it's like, fam, okay, cool. How many jobbers are you going to beat?
Trust me.
How many jobbers? It's enough now. How many people, at least fight someone that's in WWE now? How many jobbers must you beat? We know you do this on Raw, Underground, you do it on SmackDown. Even main event, you do it. What's the difference? This time, there's just no pinning. All you do is bass. That's it.
It's done.
What you do.
So you said that what? Born buried Raw Underground, yeah?
Fam, he finished it. He cribbed it, fam.
It's true.
He cribbed it, fam. It's so sad. How could this one man that's not even on the roster? He just buried the whole thing. He beat Dabba-Kato. Shane said, "Nah, I'm not on it.
I'm not on what it's done.
I don't want to do it anymore."
Done, fam.
Nah, it's a myth, man. That's sad.
Do you know what it is? I still believe in Raw Underground. I feel like it can be a side project, man. If it's not on main TV, at least just put it on the WWE network as an exclusive special.
The YouTube thing will work. But the problem is,
YouTube will work, yeah.
That'll be different. Like,
Go on, bro, sorry.
them putting 4 matches on YouTube for Raw Underground, I think that would be cold. That'll definitely draw in more viewers for WWE as well.
No, facts.
I agree
with that.
But the problem with YouTube is that no one, I don't know, maybe it's only me in it. Me personally, when WWE puts something on YouTube, I don't watch it straight away. I watch it somewhere down the line. So I'm talking a month, 2 months. I'm like, oh shit, they dropped this. Like, go watch it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how. Like,
I mean, if they promoted it, I mean, if they promoted it and they had like sick vignettes and sick promos behind it, I'm sure you'd watch it because it's like,
of course.
It's more or less like the matches aren't long. It's not like TV 10-minute matches. The matches don't last more than 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not taking anything away from you if you watch it. So, I mean, I don't think you would not watch it, even if it's during that week. As long as they're gonna hit their 1 million views. So even if they were to do like a Raw Underground tournament, the winner gets a title shot of their choosing. You know, 6 man. Doesn't have to, you know, it can be completely separate to what they do with like King of the Ring. Whoever wins, they get a title match of their choice, pay-per-view of their choice, whatever. I mean, that could potentially work. But as of now, it's just mad weird to see that how, when Raw Underground first announced and we saw it, we were like, yeah, sick. And now where nobody even talks, nobody cares about it, which is sad. Like, people are talking about Def Jam Vendetta, like, yeah, this is going to be the new thing. Yeah, we need to get Raw Underground mode in the next 2K game. Whereas now, nobody wants it, fam.
No one wants it, fam.
Nobody wants it.
No, but we have to be honest. Raw Underground had potential.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Had potential. Like, I don't want to bury it just yet. Like, I still feel they can.
But you're not going to bury it.
It's too late. Braun did that. It's too late. We can't do it.
And beat the champion, beat the main guy, beat the boss. Is that, how can you complete a game but expect more? There's credits. It's done. The credits have come. It's done. You can't do anything else. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
No, more time than none. Braun Strowman went on to level 20 and then just faced the final boss. Exactly. He didn't even start from level 1. He didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Man went on, you know, back in the day on PS when you used to have those cheat discs. You put the disc in and you do the cheat. Put the cheat first, then you put your game in after. That's what Braun Strowman did. Put the cheat disc in, said, you know what, I'm going to go straight to level 21. Because level 22, that's the final boss. Complete level 21 and then just fight and then, no DLC, no nothing.
No DLC.
Trust me, nothing, fam.
Fam, he cribbed the whole thing, man. Like, it's sad. Cribbed the whole thing.
I think, Raw, I think Raw, from what I saw, Raw, no one had problems with Raw. SmackDown.
Quick question, before we move into SmackDown. So I've seen for the last 3 weeks, they've been having Lana getting Samoa dropped through the table. Is it just me? She's getting punished, isn't it? She has to be getting punished
because of what, Mirror's arrival at NXT.
She has to be.
I'm at AEW.
AEW, she has to be. There's no other reason.
Yeah, I
she has to be. Well. That's sad, man.
That's typical WWE, man.
Like this week, when Nia Jax had Natalya on the thing, I said, finally, they've broken it. They said, nah.
Go for the table, fam.
Niggas, we're getting Lana, fam. I said,
and they're getting Nia Jax to do as well, fam.
This is sad, man.
It's true. It's deep, but yeah, you know how WWE are, man. For rapping on SmackDown, fam, what did you guys see, fam?
I've only heard that I heard that AJ Styles and Jey Uso had a sick match.
Yeah, that was good.
Had a sick match.
Jey Uso won. Yeah.
Clean and everything, like it. Proper put him over. I heard that match was sick.
The guy's grown on me. I can't lie.
What you said?
Grown on me. The Uso brothers themselves have actually grown on me. I never used to like him as much. Not like him as much, but I never used to like actually enjoy watching them wrestle. But now I'm just like, okay, these guys are actually sick. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's now preparing us for this new faction that Roman apparently is going to make with a lot of some Samoan wrestlers in it.
What this new faction, the Bloodline? That's what they were called.
Yeah, the Bloodline. Apparently, it's meant to be. It's meant to be a copy of this. What's that guy? Tamatanga's faction. What's that faction called again?
Gorillas of Destiny, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be something like that or something. Yes.
Man,
I'm not really sure. Is it Tamatanga?
Tamatonga, yeah, from New Japan.
He's got a tag team with his brother called Guerrillas of Destiny.
What's the other? There's another faction. Someone mentioned.
I only know GOD.
Yeah, I only know GOD.
What's GOD stand for?
Guerrillas of
Guerrillas
Destiny.
of Destiny.
Okay, no, I don't think it's that. I don't know, but yeah, it's meant to make a new faction, and yeah, it's gonna have a lot of similarities in it. I look forward to it. Hopefully.
Speaking of the Usos,
say again.
Did you guys know there's a third brother?
Yeah.
Who?
In the Usos.
He's a youngest brother. That's who they got their gimmick from.
What's his brother's name?
Sefa Fat. No, I can't remember the name. I don't want to butcher it.
I don't even
Sefa
know.
Fatu.
He looks like them so much.
He looks exactly like them.
Crazy. He can literally be a third twin.
Oh, Sefa Fatu.
Sefa Fatu. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that tweeted and said, "Oh, we've got a problem."
Yeah. He's that's who they got their Uso Penitentiary gimmick from.
I swear.
Yeah. Like they got the whole the drip from him as well, like the whole tracksuit bottoms and Air Forces.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
WWE.
I mean, for me, I've always liked the Usos. It got to a point where they were mad jarring when they were doing the haka and they were just too mad happy-go-lucky. But then when they now turned into the Uso Penitentiary, I was like, yes, this is what I want. These are the brothers that we need to see on TV. It's only when the pay-per-view where Jay started breakdancing, I said, "Oh my god, please!"
I pissed me off. I can't lie. It's so the way he turns his lips.
Fam, the biggest moment of your career, you've come to do TikTok dancing. I piss off, man.
Fam,
he jarred me with that, man.
You think WWE say you should do that?
1000%. But the thing is, I've realized that even during this whole time, he kind of stepped away from this whole Uso Penitentiary character, and he was more of how he usually is. So when he wasn't coming with, I don't know, when he started doing the breakdance, I said, I should have seen it coming. But I didn't want to. I wanted to, when I saw it, I was like, eh? Yeah. Now, wow, this is mad. This is actually mad. I was so upset. I said, wait, the biggest moment of your moving like TJP, the biggest moment of your career, you come to dab. Nah, piss off, man. Piss off. Piss right off.
But
big enough
was cool. The Fiend and Alex Bliss had a moment in the ring. I don't think I'm invested in the Fiend again.
I forgot he was on the roster.
I don't know what he has to do to make me invested again, but guys, for me, I can't, man. The Funhouse Firefly, whatever it's called, I don't know for that, fam. I can't.
I'll be honest, I was never invested in the Firehouse Funfly, whatever it's called. Never. I was never interested in it. It just didn't captivate me.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've been invested in it?
I've never been invested in it.
I liked it, fam.
It just didn't captivate
the first time they dropped it, I was like, oh shit, it's sick. But now it's just like, oh, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. What I liked though is he had pictures of all the wrestlers he's beat, and then he had them all X'd out.
Yeah.
And now it's like, fam, you've been beat how many times now?
Goldberg's now got a picture of him in his house now.
Exactly.
Cribbed him. Absolutely cribbed him.
Yeah, guys, just talk about NXT. Let's talk about NXT. Forget SmackDown, man. NXT.
Oh, yeah, NXT Takeover.
Yeah, Takeover, bro. Open up with a bang. Priest versus Gargano. How did you guys find it?
Sick match.
Yeah, I agree.
A sick match.
I'll be honest.
I expect this when I watch Takeover. From the first time you told me to watch a Takeover, and not the one when I fell asleep, the one after, the one before that. I enjoyed it. It was sick. Kind of expected it. What match did I watch? Was there a female? Was there a women's match on there?
Yeah, there was Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
Yeah, I didn't watch that match.
It was a good match.
Didn't watch that match. But fam, when we're talking wrestling, guys, that Kyle O'Reilly match, Kyle O'Reilly versus
Finn Balor,
that was wrestling. Not this whole jumping off top ropes and snapping knees and shit. That was the wrestling I wanted to see on NXT.
They wanted to murk each other.
You know what I mean? On a casual basis, fam. The whole architect thing with him, doing the submissions and all that sort of shit. That's my shit. I like that shit. That's the classical wrestling I like. And you man always getting to me about saying Iron Sheik in them, man. Iron Sheik birthed these niggas. Tell me, like, She can bring her birthdays. Come on, man. That's the stuff I want to be seeing. You know what I mean? So yeah, how did you guys find it?
I think that match was phenomenal. I mean, the moves they were. It was like I was. I'm not. It was like I was watching New Japan. It was hard hitting, edgy. Like the moves are just crazy. You had a lot of technical stuff. It was phenomenal, and the injuries as well was mad for both of them.
Yeah.
They'll live.
Yeah. Both of them were bleeding for the mouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough, right?
Tough, right?
Finn Balor had a broken jaw, and
Yeah,
Kyle O'Reilly had missing teeth.
Yeah.
Like you can literally see the teeth in the ring.
No, it's nuts, man.
Mad.
Nuts. I enjoyed it, man. AEW. What you guys say for AEW? Did you watch AEW this week?
I didn't watch
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, boy. But I know today they're doing this whole thing with Jericho.
Watching it.
30 years as a wrestler.
Man, he heard Jericho.
30 years as a wrestler. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually wrestling on it.
Yeah, him and Jake Hager are facing Chaos Project. So Serpentico and I don't remember this other guy's name. But
Serpentico's the other guy. I forgot the guy, the hardcore guy.
Yeah.
So that's happening today. NXT is also happening today, but I'm sure they're gonna probably give us like a reminder of what happened with Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly. So
Ember Moon is back.
Ember Moon,
yeah, she's back.
Let's talk
on
about
a
that.
017 fam.
Yeah,
you see the way Ember Moon returns. That's the way I want every wrestler to return. No one saw it coming.
Yeah.
No one saw it coming. Totally unexpected. They said Ember Moon may never wrestle again, because she was out for time.
Yeah.
And look, that sudden appearance, I did not expect that.
Yeah.
I don't know why bare people were thinking it was Bo Dallas.
I did as well.
Bo Dallas was never that lit, man.
I did as well, but I never thought. Yeah, I never thought.
Bo Dallas was never lit, man. I was never thinking it was him.
That is deep.
Jesus will come back before Bo Dallas.
I don't do this.
Jesus will come back before Bo Dallas is lit again,
man.
I liked Bo Dallas at one point, and then he just, I don't know. I actually don't know, man. I don't know what could be done to potentially get him back. Maybe he needs to join Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, yeah. That's always been said, bro. He needs to join Bray Wyatt.
Coming like the Undertaker and Kane thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been part of the Wyatt family, but he should be skits. He needs to be like the skit, like he needs to be crazy, yo. He needs to be more crazy than the Fiend. The Fiend is crazy, but he needs to be crazy.
Because this Firehouse, Funfly, I don't know. This will suit Bo Dallas's old character, like the whole Bo Lee thing and being like a motivational speaker kind of thing. I think that would suit his character. So if he was to go back and do that at the Firefly Funhouse, I think it would make sense. But I mean,
basically, what I'm getting is you want him to like pose as like an amazing guy, but really and truly, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
I get it. I thought
basically a bit like how thing is, bro. Like Waylon, like obviously the whole character of Waylon Mercy in it. He talks all the motivational stuff, but he's actually a psychopath that wants to just break him in the ring. A bit like basically like the first version of Bray Wyatt. You know what I mean? So basically like that.
Yeah. I'm happy Ember Moon is back though. I mean,
same.
She didn't really have the best main roster run, but NXT is there to right people's wrongs. So.
Yeah. And I'm also happy that NXT has now become a third, like, obviously, it's happened time ago, but NXT is actually a third brand that people actually respect now.
Yeah.
Back
when the NXT used to be the brand that everyone used to say, NXT, but now it's actually the brand that people respect. Yeah. And they've got a new arena as well, the CWC arena.
Yeah, that's lit. It looks good. Yeah.
Obviously, guys, we're not in the studio this week. I would have loved to do Was It Actually That Good? But instead of doing Was It Actually That Good, we're going to do a throwback reaction this week. So, obviously, this week, I was just online and I came across Dustin Rhodes coming out as this new character called Seven. Is it called Seven? And at WCW.
WCW? Yeah. As a pervert.
As a pervert, yeah. They give kids and stuff. Yeah. And he painted his face white.
Yeah.
He's trying to be like Undertaker.
I remember that.
Looking like Slenderman.
Yeah, like Slenderman, basically. When I watched it, like he came out and he was like, I spent my whole entire life trying to be this person and these guys always ruin it. I went to WCW and I hated Goldust, blah blah blah, and basically just saying that he hated all these gimmick and stuff. And it was a proper powerful moment. Do you know what I mean for the guy? Because the guy broke character on TV. People saying it was a work, but when I watched it, I don't think it was a work. It didn't look like a work to me, man. Like, this guy was spitting facts about everything. Like they won't let him mention WWE like that or WWF. Actually, they would have. The time
Who, WCW?
Yeah.
They don't care.
They would have.
They don't care. They'll let you do it.
So I feel like it was a cool moment for him. Have you guys seen it? Come across it before?
Yeah.
I've only seen a thumbnail of it, but I never clicked it.
I think you should watch it, bro. It's funny. Man comes on, yeah. He's in character. As soon as he enters the ring, yeah, give me the damn mic. He looks normal for him. Like it's just it's mad. Like I think everyone should definitely watch that. And yeah, I think that's my throwback of the week.
Man came up with a segment, didn't even give us the heads up. Man just
do you know what it is?
Man didn't even give us time to at least look for throwbacks.
Do you know what it's not? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I was actually gonna do. I think was it really that thing this week? But obviously, it's better to do it in the studio.
Yeah, no, facts.
Much better to do in the studio. So,
But I'm talking about this segment.
I know this segment. What, do you want to have a throwback?
I didn't think of. I couldn't think of anything. I haven't really watched any like throwback stuff. Yeah. So I was watching earlier. I started the video on why 2002 to 2004 SmackDown was so amazing. Yeah. If you know about the SmackDown 6, it's self-explanatory. We had amazing matches. We had the cruiserweight division, tag team division was stacked. Main event division was stacked. It was all round. SmackDown was their show for me. Yeah, I feel like for everyone. I think we even spoke about this time ago.
Yeah, we did.
Like what show was better during that time? I think the argument was actually like what was the A show, and I think we all agreed. Well, some people agreed that Raw was the A show, but we didn't necessarily gravitate to Raw like that. It was more SmackDown because SmackDown had Brock Lesnar, had Chris Benoit, had Eddie Guerrero, Edge,
Rey Mysterio,
Rey Mysterio, Hulk Hogan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's weird. Yeah, I always wanted Goldberg to go to SmackDown.
Oh, really?
Would have been an interesting move
because he was on Thunder in WCW back in the day.
Oh yeah,
it would have been an interesting move.
Yeah,
They'll actually agree with you that 2002 period, because like there were wrestling fans that weren't hardcore wrestling fans, so they would always refer to WWE as SmackDown. Oh, did you watch SmackDown? You know what I'm saying? Like, even all the WWE games that were released on PS2 were all called SmackDown.
Yeah.
For like, four series now. SmackDown, Know Your Role. SmackDown, Just Bring It. SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Yeah. Like, SmackDown was literally the A show for me. Even though they pushed Raw as the A show. Like, everything was named after SmackDown.
Yeah.
They had raw gaming stuff, but raw game was so crap. Everyone was robotic. The graphics were amazing. Don't get me wrong, the graphics was.
And the thing is, they were ahead of their time with certain stuff as well. Like a lot of the stuff that they did on Raw, the Raw games. I was wondering, like, why didn't you guys do this on the SmackDown games? But I mean, we can still go back and play SmackDown and be like, yo, this game is amazing. Like, wasn't it? What day was it? I think it was like New Year's Day 2019 when I came to your house and was playing Here Comes the Pain.
Playing Here Comes the Pain.
And it still seemed like a new game. Like as much as the game is old and the graphics look a bit outdated, but fam, it's still as fun as ever. Whereas I can't go back. I tried to play Raw and it was
very laggy and that.
Mad slow, fam.
I got a question. Did you guys ever play like Day of Reckoning on GameCube?
That was a game.
I played it late, but that game
was sick. I played it when it came out. My boy had it. I went to school. Proper sick game. It was basically like Here Comes Your Pain, but better graphics. Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah. I'm reviving my GameCube, so I'm trying to get Day of Reckoning 2, and then I can be playing that game day in and day out. Like I remember the first time I played Day of Reckoning, I think SmackDown 2010 was just out, but here I am playing a game from 5 years ago. I played that game more than I played SmackDown versus Raw 2010.
Yeah, it's mad, fam. But yeah, if you want any of them games, bro, go CX. CX is your best friend, fam. Or I know we got Amazon as well, or Depop. I buy my games from there.
Yeah, Depop, you'll find a bargain for games.
Yeah. But yeah, man, guys, this week's Ask Rush Things. What are we saying, guys? Where should we start?
Start at the first question, I guess.
Go on.
Shall I read them up?
Yeah, go on, bro.
1 sec. Scroll down. All right, cool. Chidera A, I mean. Big up Chidera Shoots.
Yeah, man.
She asks, who should be Roman Reigns' next opponent after Hell in a Cell?
That's a shout. Samoa Joe. Oh wait, he's not on SmackDown, is he?
He's on Raw.
Oh,
Um,
who does SmackDown have?
AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel
Drew
Bryan's
Gulak.
not wrestling.
Daniel Bryan hasn't been on our
since
screen for. He hasn't been on our
He
screen.
hasn't been
for
off
time.
screen for time, yeah.
Hmm.
Baron Corbin, Big E, Matt Riddle. There's about a few people.
I think what WWE is gonna do. I mean, okay, who I think he should wrestle next. I would love to see him against AJ Styles again because we've got to see them wrestle in the past, but like AJ Styles against this new and improved Roman Reigns, I think will be a good wrestling match. It will definitely be a battle of the egos because AJ Styles' character has a lot of ego. So I think I would definitely enjoy that match. But I know he'll get beat down. What about you guys?
I'm trying to see.
I would say AJ Styles possibly. I agree. I feel like it'd be interesting to see two heels in AJ Styles and Roman Reigns battling it out. I feel like it'd be good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, also, I agree. AJ Styles, defo. He's the only person that can match his star right now. He's got a lot of, like, you know, AJ Styles is AJ Styles, you know what I mean? The star, superstar he is, isn't it? So, this is my wild card, though. Big E. It would be nice to see Big E, like, fully, you know, come back in and, you know, do bits, do you know what I mean? But I've got a feeling, I've got a big feeling that this is going to happen. Somewhere down the line, obviously WWE have now announced that they're going to have an audience back in there, right? Brock Lesnar's going to come back, right? Yeah?
Yep.
Paul Heyman's going to shake him. And that's now going to create Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. And we're going to have a couple of matches on pay-per-views, not on shows, on pay-per-views. And that's just what happened. But I know WWE are in it. Once Brock Lesnar's back, they're going to try and help each other.
I'm not going to lie. I think I would enjoy it if Brock Lesnar was on Raw and Paul Heyman was with him on Raw and he's staying with Roman Reigns on SmackDown as well. So Paul Heyman's on both brands.
Heyman on the Jimmy Hart thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would like that. That would be cold.
I would be mad at that.
Yeah.
That would be cold. It would be interesting. We've never had Paul Heyman manage two clients, and they're both the biggest stars on the brand.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting.
Moving like Jose Mourinho, fam. So yeah, what are we saying? What's the next one?
Next question we got from GG on Wrestling. Big him up 10 times. He's got a podcast coming soon, so make sure you guys tune into that when it's out. He asked, WWE is lacking tag teams at the moment. If you could put two current wrestlers together to create a new team, who would it be? And maybe even give a name.
Sounds tight still. With me right now, I'm having to resort back to looking at what do you call it? Actually, wait. You say on WWE as in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is easy, man. Dominic, Mysterio, and I think Humberto Carrillo. I said this last week. They should definitely be a tag team. I think it'll work.
What name would you give them?
What name would I give them?
Yeah. If
Heritage. They'll be called Heritage.
Heritage. That's cold. That's cold.
I'll probably be Heritage in, I don't know, would I say Heritage in Mexican?
Huh?
I mean, Spanish.
That's I'll finish.
They should call it.
How do you choose yourself like that?
Patrimonio. Yeah, Patrimonio. El Patrimonio.
That's it in Spanish, yeah?
Yeah, Heritage, yeah. I said the Mexican, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah, Patrimonio. That's it, yeah, just call it that.
Who would I have as a tag team? Who would you have, Laps?
I'm trying to think, like, I genuinely don't know, you know, because I feel like right now there's just a lot of singles wrestlers on the roster, and I just see them, most of them, just as single wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't know who I'd have as a tag team, but I'll just put it out there. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna think of this. In fact, I can't think of nothing.
I mean, for me, I'd potentially put well, obviously it's not going to work now, but I'd put Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander.
That's a shout.
Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander.
As tag team, yeah.
That's a shout.
I feel like they'd be a sick tag team together.
Yeah.
That is a shout.
Have they ever clashed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who Buddy Murphy beat Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight title.
Yes, I remember.
Australia.
That would be cold. Yeah, Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander. That sounds like a great combination.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I've got something. This question, is it only limited to SmackDown and Raw?
You could do NXT as well. It's just WWE's lacking tag teams. So NXT's tag team division is lacking as well. So
I mean, this one, it might be a bit obvious, but I want to see the club. I want to see Finn Balor with AJ Styles and Adam Cole. That is what I want to see.
that'd be sick.
That would be sick. I feel like it's late now, man.
No, they can. I feel like they can still pull the trigger on it. They can still pull the trigger on it. Just the club now, not the Bullet Club, just the club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, because Gallows and Carl Anderson and Gallows, they're not there anymore, so they can't really, have the subordinates there. You can only have the leaders now.
Yeah.
So they have to do something with that.
Yeah.
Okay. GG on Wrestling also asks who has the best ring attire of all time.
Keith Lee.
All time.
When I said Keith Lee, you thought we didn't hear him.
Of all time, I can't lie. One person's ring attire that I always enjoyed seeing coming out on TV was you man are gonna laugh at me, yeah. Actually, fuck what you got.
Bobo Brazil.
No. El Matador, Tito Santana. He's come out as a Spanish bullfighter. He had like pink. He had green tights, pink boots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he also had like the cloth the pink cloth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his ring attire was one of the best, man. I enjoyed seeing him come out.
No, I hear that.
And also, to add as well, Ted DiBiase. I always talk about this guy. Ted DiBiase's ring attire was cold. Man had a Velcro suit. Just pull off like this. Hey, honey, bro, pull it off. You know what I mean, fam?
I think for me, the ones that I put up there is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I always loved his attires.
Yeah.
The different types he came with was amazing. Randy Savage always came up with amazing attires.
Randy Savage. Oh yes.
Randy Savage.
Shawn Michaels, as much as they were simple, but he came up with some amazing colours.
Yeah.
And it's going to be biased, Chris Jericho. I always loved his different type designs. I won't even lie to you. RVD. RVD's
tie-in. What is it, like spray?
Yeah, like spray. Yeah, I can't remember what the term is, but
he does it himself, you know.
Yeah,
does it
himself? Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even know.
Does it himself. I mean, I would say for me, Shawn Michaels definitely with the Shawn Michaels when he had the different color tights. Like I love that moment. He had the red one, the white one, the black one. He had bare. Shawn Michaels, for some reason, I kind of like Jeff Hardy's attire. When he had the vest, the armbands. Like when I was younger, I always wanted that Jeff Hardy armbands because it was just unique and different, and it glows as well. So like that captivated me when I was younger. And my third one I would have to say best attire. Ric Flair, man. You see that robe? You see whenever I go to
the robe thing,
the robe thing. Cold, don't you? You know when you go to a hotel and you put on the robes, gotta do the Ric Flair strut.
Yep.
I've never been to a hotel, so I don't know what robe.
Don't lie to me. Bahamas, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. Don't do this, bro.
No, yeah, Ric Flair's up there.
I'm gonna add one more person, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Hotties. Denim. Was it denim? I don't know. It had like some drawing on it. It was quite sick.
Them man dress how people dress in Shoreditch now.
Who? Them man. Yeah, fact.
Too cool, fam. That's how.
They're trendsetters.
That's how man in Shoreditch dress now.
It's true, fam. It's true.
They're trendsetters.
True, fam.
Next question from fam. We've got a few questions. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has been the day that we're actually not in studio. Is the day that people want to send us better questions.
Wow.
But then when we're in studio, people send 2 or 3.
Trust me.
So we've got NK Preach. We've got NK, the chief question asker. If you're in the group chat and you don't, NK is always sending questions. He asked, what constitutes a good title reign? One sec. My alarm just went off. What constitutes a good title reign? I see wrestling fans complain that some title reigns are too long and others are too short. Can you give some examples of some good title reigns and explain why you think they're great?
When it comes to the title reign discussion, I feel like it's very subjective. I could like a title reign. I could say title reign. You might be like, that was shit. But title reign for me that were memorable. I like John Cena's first title reign.
Who?
John Cena.
Oh yeah.
As the WWE champion and as the US champion. Simply because the fact when he was WWE champion was a moment where like he was celebrating all that he's done so far. The way he won it, he beat JBL. But at the same time, after when he did beat JBL was still chasing him. Do you get what I mean? It was sick. When he won the USA Championship, he treated that like so highly, like
as a championship.
You get what I mean? He made that was his. Like no one could chat shit about that title. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, definitely John Cena's title reign as US and WWE champion. I think the first one for me. Who else? Can I think of that had a good title reign?
Hi, this is the Superior Cypriot Theodoros, and you are listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast.
Cool. For me, when it comes to title reigns, I'm not really too fussed about how long the champion has the belt for.
Yeah.
I'm just more into how the feuds are, like the rivalries they have with the championship. Because Jeff Hardy, when he won the first championship, his first reign was pretty good. I mean, he didn't have the belt for long, but he did an amazing job with it. When he won the World Heavyweight Championship, he had an amazing feud with CM Punk.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to reigns, it's all about what rivalry do you remember the most with the certain champion holding the belt.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Hardy and the World Heavyweight Championship, I remember him versus CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? Like WWE title, I remember John Cena versus Edge is memorable to me.
That's memorable, yeah. Facts.
I would say it's more about what rivalries do you remember with the champion having the belt.
Yeah. And what rivalries did you actually enjoy rather than you? Because look, let's be honest here, yeah. There's been a lot of wrestlers that's had a lot of titles, not a lot of titles, like had a title reign, and they've had matches, whatever. They've done what they've done. Like they've had the longevity, whatever. But do you actually enjoy it, or are you actually adding that to your list because of what they've achieved? Do you get what I mean? I feel like when it comes to wrestling, everything's like a personal thing. Like a lot of people always fall down and try and add people to a list because of, it's like the usual thing to say. Like, for example, everyone rates CM Punk so highly. Why? Yeah. Do you get what I mean? It's because of the internet. Do you get what I mean? But if there was no internet, would people still be rating CM Punk that highly? I don't know. Maybe, that's just me. That's just me just saying what I'm saying. So.
No, I get you. I mean, personally, I would say minus the 16 reigns, I liked John Cena. John Cena's title reign, just overall. Even though it was a bit repetitive, I still liked the rivalries because it's John Cena, like he did his best. I enjoyed it. His rivalries with Triple H, Randy Orton, Edge, then who else did he beef? Obviously CM Punk, Batista.
Yeah. Like
John Cena encountered quite a lot of people. So a lot of people that I actually can't remember too many of their names. But John Cena, I would say,
a lot of people. He even had one thing that really stuck out to me was the JBL match, man.
When he first won.
Yeah, first one, even the one at Backlash. I think I had a match with him at Backlash. Can't remember, it's tough. So yeah, John Cena defo, man.
Yo, it's Anafi here, and you're listening to the Wrestling Podcast by the Mandem for the Mandem. Blah, blah, blah.
Cool. So WrestleMania, he asked, put together a faction consisting of wrestlers in the last 10 years. Sorry, Anafi. 3 male superstars, a female superstar that have never won top championships, and who would be the leader of the faction?
Faction. Okay, cool. So for me personally, I would have, I think it's a given, man. Street Profits and Bianca Belair, and add one person on there. And if I was to add one person on there, I think I would add the brother from NXT, fam. The guy, what's his name again? We fought this Sunday.
Isaiah Swerve.
Yeah. The Swerve?
Yeah, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Yeah, him. I would add him on there and made it something.
That's my guy.
Not like a Lucha House Party, but it's like they're on the same vibes they got now. Do you know what I mean? But they're bringing good vibes to the whole WWE for that. And the leader would be obviously Montez Ford. And they'll break up because Montez Ford wants to achieve more, and these guys still want to do the party team. And obviously Bianca Belair also wants to achieve more as well. So that's her team. Yeah. But that's how I do it.
Damn, this is a tough one. Dale, I beg you start off as well.
I potentially have. This is tough.
Very tough.
Anyone from the last 10 years. I'd have Kyle O'Reilly, but then but my thing is it any? Have they been world champions in other promotions?
I think
that's the see. Because wasn't Kyle O'Reilly champion at Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was Ring of Honor world champion.
See,
well, it's a bit tough, but yeah, I don't know, man. I might, WrestleMania will have to come back to this question maybe next episode.
Tight. Question is tight still.
It's actually tight. I actually have to use my brain cells.
Yeah.
That's what I need to ask now, and we get back to you next week about it.
I'm going to add to bookmarks and remembering it.
Next week, we got Skillet coming on. Just a little put out there. So Skillet's going to be on next week. So hopefully he can answer that as well for us.
What's going on, people? It's your boy, Big Wavy Roy Johnson, and you're listening to WRESTHINGS.
Who NK asked who currently has the best hot tag in wrestling?
Hot tag.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it in a while, but Rey Mysterio, man. Bro, we know the thing set. When he comes in, he's jumping off people's heads. Keeping people out of the ring. Now, next thing you know, 619, done. You know what I mean? 619, the person kicks out, he goes on top rope, jumps on them, done. Come on, man. Rey Mysterio has the best hot tag, man.
I think, for me, currently, Montez Ford.
Yeah.
I like
him.
when he does that hot tag and then he finishes it with a frog splash.
Yeah.
You know, this frog splash is so high, he jumps out of the TV frame.
Yeah, I see it still.
So I'm thinking, this guy, God, he's not coming down. Hey, and he just falls back in. I love Montez Ford's hot tag, man. It's good.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd agree. Montez Ford and probably Adam Page as well. I feel for me, those are two that I enjoy very much.
Adam Page was sick as well, man.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him.
Those two for me are probably the best. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Our Twitter account is active though. The thread that Laps did regarding the UK rappers
popping off again, yeah.
The whole Chip and Stormzy thing has popped it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it for the questions today. Big up everyone that asked and sent in questions. We appreciate you guys as per usual.
Guys, any more questions? Send it. Obviously next week we're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be live with Skillet. Hopefully everyone else can make it next week as well. And yeah, man, send your questions. Ask WRESTHINGS all the time on Instagram, Twitter, you name it, man. Send it to all of us. And even on email, drop us an email as well, man. Drop it to us, innit? So, and also, guys, if there's anything you want to see us do on our channel, whether it be reacting to videos, bringing some like special guests on, let us know, man. And if you want to be a guest on our channel, hit us up, man. Let us know, man. So, yeah, I think that's it for today, guys.